So I showed up to work on April 1st, April Fool's Day, to find that my friend had locked me out of my office with this very strange lock, and it's apparently made of sheet metal. And I started looking for the keyway on it, and obvious spots down here. It's not there, but it is here. See if I can focus on it. It's a strange keyway, and it doesn't seem to allow any way to turn the key. Now, I hadn't actually seen the key at this point, so I asked him what it was, and apparently he got it from a friend of his in Russia. So he sent it over here, and as far as I can tell, I did some research on it. As far as I can tell, it's a Russian equivalent or copy, I'm not sure which, of a German GURI lock, and it has the strangest keys. They're these flat tabs of metal with raised bumps on them. So as I started thinking about how to attack this lock, I started thinking, well, there's probably some pins in here that need to correspond to these little bumps, and also, since it can't be turned, it must be pressed. And so I thought, well, I'll stick a pick in it to the first priority would be to depress some actuator inside the lock, and then go searching for these. And so I started with a pick. I started searching around, fishing around inside of it, and in fact, there's in the very center clearly a spring-loaded device that you can press. And so I started pressing on it, and the lock just simply opened. And so if it weren't the sheet metal construction, clearly enough indicator of its dubious security, the fact that it opens by sticking anything into it and pushing on it is. So it is clearly not a very high security lock, though it is a lock that I haven't seen before, and so I thought it was worth making a video about. Ironically, I think you could simply put a piece of flat metal in there and accomplish the same thing, but the nubs, see if I can get some focus here. Oh. The little nubs on the key, if you can call it that, correspond to those, and it opens. Interestingly, it is a key retainer. So yeah, I like I said, I did the research that I did showed that it was at least similar to a German GURI lock. It was very hard to find any definitive information, but it looked like maybe it was a Soviet-era lock. And so I'd be interested to learn if anybody knows more about these, to see what they are. So again, I suppose this is a picking video. Picked. Thanks for watching.